to harness your power. You are a powerful person. So am I. Every single one of us humans has an internal power that if we embrace it, we can feel almost superhuman and do things that other people may consider as superhuman. But how do you harness that power inside so that you can achieve more, so that you can stay focused, so that you can stay motivated? That's a big word, motivated. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, before I tell you these 5 ways that you can start harnessing that power within, check and see if you're a subscriber here. And if not, harness your power by clicking on the subscribe button and the little bell so that you'll get notifications on YouTube that we've dropped another helpful video like this so that you can live a happier, more successful life. Do that, and I'll be right back to give you these 5 steps to harness your internal power.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
A lot of people ask me how I accomplish so much in my life. And the reason is that I know these 5 keys to harnessing my internal power so that I can be more productive, be happier, really, overall, and embrace what I can do, my purpose in the world. So I'd love for you to take notes if you can, because this is powerful information. If you don't have anything to take notes with, yes, you do. Open the comment section. You can use your thumbs if I'm on your phone right now, if you're listening to this on your phone. Take notes. Taking notes helps you to retain the information because you're actually learning it twice. You're seeing it, maybe hearing it, depending upon, the video or whatever, but then you're also enacting different learning centers of your brain because you're recounting your learning to yourself. So 3 times, it's good for me. All right, get ready to take some notes. Number 1, let's hit it. Focus on your strengths. You're never going to get anywhere focusing on what you can't do. So leave that for someone else. Figure out how to delegate that. If you need help delegating, if you need help with those boundaries, we have a program for that. I can help you with that. It's called Freedom by Design. Check it out. There's a link to it in the video description here. But you've got to focus on what you can do and not what you can't do. And that's because if you focus on what you're not good at, the chances of you improving in that area are very, very low. And the improvements that you'll have are very, very slight. But if you focus on your strengths, those are things you're already good at. You can really get a lot better faster and just become a dynamo in those areas. And then that brings us to point number 2. Understand what you're not good at and ask for help. Superheroes have sidekicks. Why? Because they need a team. So don't feel like you can go out there and be a superhero all by yourself. This video did not get shot, edited, processed, put on YouTube with a thumbnail and promoted to you across social media just by me. I have a team. Why do I have a team? Because I'm only one person and I need to focus on my strengths. I need to focus on my superpowers so that I can help more people like you, so that I can give more wisdom out into the world and help people increase their vibe. Ask for help. It will help you to stop focusing on what you can't do or what you're not good at doing, or like me, what you just don't want to do. And you'll fill in your own team. And if you're like, well, I don't have a business, I'm not going to hire an assistant, you can have your own kind of team. What I mean is, I have friends who are good at different types of things. And when I need help with something, I'll call it in. One of my best friends is a really talented chef, and I had never cooked a 100% start to finish Thanksgiving meal by myself, and I wanted to do that. And so I asked her to give me some lessons, and she said, yeah, I don't know how to do yoga. And Dr. Jane, you're a yoga instructor, so I'll teach you how to cook if you'll teach me how to do yoga. And I was like, deal. So we asked each other for help. We are a team. We're friends. We're in each other's accountability system. And so use that. Use the people who are around you. Number 3. Okay, I said the word motivation in the intro to this video, and I want you to think about the word motivation and then forget about it, because motivation is your worst enemy. If you're only focused on what motivates you, then you're not in action. So I want you to choose action over motivation. Write that down if you're taking notes. Choose action over motivation. Here's the problem with motivation. There are some days that I don't wanna. Surprise! There's some days that I have scheduled to come on here and record a video like this to you, and I just don't wanna. So how do I do it? It's because I choose action over what I wanna. If I'm always only focused on my motivation, then I'm only working or accomplishing things when I feel like it. And I'm human, and so sometimes I don't feel like it, and I need to get over it so I can get into action, so I can achieve my goals. Because do you know what's motivating to me? Seeing the results of my work motivates me to stay in action whether I'm motivated or not, right? So choose action over motivation. Number 4, I recently taught a class and we discussed what success means. You can check out the program that I'm talking about. It's called Master Your Mind. It's a 7-week group mentorship with an 8-week bonus for those who stick around to the end. And we were on our week 2. And in our week number 2, we were focused on success. And so I asked the class, what does success mean to you? And I got tons of answers in the chat, and some people unmuted and came on, and we all meet together. And they were pretty much all the same. Achieving goals, achieving goals, achieving goals. And so I was like, oh, what are some of your goals? So I had them, type it in or unmute and tell me what some of their goals were. And I'm like, have you achieved that yet? And they're like, well, no. And I said, oh, so you're a failure? And they were like, well, no. No, I'm not a failure. Why did you just say that? No, because you just defined success as achieving goals. So like, I checked that box. No. Don't focus only on the outcome. When you're so focused on just the goal, you're forgetting the journey to get there. Think about taking a long car trip. I know you want to get to your destination. We drive to the beach. We're about a 6 to 8 hour drive away from the different beaches that we have access to. And that's quite a clip in the car. I don't super love driving for that long. I'll tell you, the drives to the beach during which we focus on the things that are around us or talk and enjoy each other, oh my gosh, those drives seem to go like that. But the ones where we're like, how long? Oh, I can't wait to be there. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Those are miserable, and it feels like they take longer. Which one takes longer? Neither. They're equal in time, but it's different because of my mindset. Focus on your journey. Know what the destination is, but focus on the journey along the way. Mindfulness is a huge part of this. So be journey focused instead of just destination focused, because when you go along the journey, you will have revelations that can shift your goal a little bit to something that's greater than you could have imagined before. So if back here, before I focus on my journey, I want this goal, but this is actually possible, but it's outside of my realm of understanding, I'm going to get less than what I should get because I didn't focus on the journey, which allowed me to tweak and improve. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. And number 5, there is no wagon. Write that down. There is no wagon. What in the world is she talking about? What wagon? People will say, I fell off the wagon. They're exercising a lot and then they just kind of stop because they're focused on motivation and they don't feel like being in action. Oh, I fell off the wagon. There is no wagon, y'all. There's no wagon. Just like if you focus on the journey and not just the destination, you're going to achieve more. If you go ahead and let the fictitious wagon go out of your mind, you don't fall off the wagon. You just either make a choice to be in action or to be out of action. And remember, there's action and attraction. So you've got to be in action if you want to attract to you more of what you want. So let go of this idea that there's a bandwagon that you have to get on and you have to stay on this schedule. Give yourself breaks. I just got finished with a 1-month break from my hard workouts. Why? Because I'd hit a plateau and I was like, I'm just going to I still walked. I still took my dogs for walks. I still did some things, I met my Fitbit step goal every day. But I wasn't doing my hard weights, cardio, HIIT workouts and things like that. I actually just started back doing that today, this morning before recording this. Did I fall off the wagon? No, I just chose to shift my action to another area. I did it intentionally to give my body just a chance to get unused to the activity that I was doing so that I could impact it greater after coming back from a break. But some people would be like, oh, well, she fell off the exercise wagon. She's not. No, I didn't. I didn't fall off anything because there's nothing to fall off of. So throw away that idea. Just to recap, focus on your strengths, ask for help, have a posse, have a sidekick, choose action over motivation, focus on the journey, not the destination, and throw that wagon off your path because it's not there anyway. If this was any help to you, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't already, check to see if you're a subscriber, easy for me to say, and click that subscribe button and the little bell so that you'll get notified the next time that we drop a video like this to help you live a more successful, happy life. And don't take yourself too seriously. A million people who shoot YouTube videos will be like, well, that was a bust. I just messed up that word. Don't take yourself too seriously. Take a breath. Chill out. Nobody's perfect. Enjoy your life. See you next time.